Mitra olahraga itu kan kita angkat informasi teman-teman komposisi kita lihat pemirsa. Apa? Pancet itu tau. Marang ngoleh pelawir siji ya, kandang. Siapa?
Drama, despair, delight, expect them all and so much more. We are all set for day one of a brand new season. Bayern Munich against Inter. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And it's Kane.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Kimmich. Davis knocks it towards the front. Oh, that had to be more accurate. It's come loose. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Barella needed a better pass there. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Olise looking to force his way through. Looks to slip it through. Diaz has a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Barella gets it back. Tries a through ball. Thrust towards the front line. Diaz. Diaz with the cross. It's there to get rid. Out to the left it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ooh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Kane passes it through. Diaz. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Kamu itu memang dipakai. Arah-arah itu loh, terima kasih. Oh, gitu kan Bu, kurang repotin. Wes. Apa ya? Hah? Sudah.
Diaz pumps it forwards. Decent ball. And it's Kane. Calhanoglu. Come back to the keeper. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks like a good ball through. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. DeMarco into the area. Just needed a better contact.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that in an episode. It should have been much worse.
Davis boots it upfield. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now the pass. Martinez looking to get on the end of this. He's had a go! Has a swing at it! That really should have hit the net.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Martinez. Turan fires it in low.
Ya Allah, Martinez.
Tried the volley, but
No. Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour a better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
Kane. And he's on his way! Acerbi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. DeMarco tries the route one option. Upamecano tries to get it forward quickly. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Kimmich.
Again, get out again.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Oh. What?
Aimed long and direct. Dumfries did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Thuram. Dumfries goes long and forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Martinez. That was one quality pass away from being a very... It's in!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
DeMarco with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Inter Milan draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Thuram. Spoon forward. Acerbi tries a through ball. Martinez tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too, that wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Thuram has been given offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour. Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Musiala with the ball through. Acerbi positions himself well and cuts it out. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Now it's Diaz. Now the cross. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
And it's Çalhanoğlu, done very well to intervene. See. And that has put paid to that. Aim forward. Martinez looking to get on the end of this. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Kimmich. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bayern Munich still trailing by one. Looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Musiala plays it out of harm's way. Will be a throw-in. Davis. Kane. Keeper's ball. Barella plays it out to the wing. Looks like a good ball through. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Bayern Munich are running out of time and still a goal behind. Played into the middle.
Hey, mana?
Stanisic pushes it out wide. Olise. Played for a throw. Dumfries.
No,
Pops it
Martinez,
upfield.
satu tipu. Nah.
Now it's Thuram.
No.
Now it's Martinez. Martinez passes it through.
Mau ditendang
That's not the
langsung
cross he
Martinez
had in
datang.
mind. Diaz
Nanti bos.
looks to slip it through.
Oh,
Flag
turun
up.
balik. Kayaknya tuh nang
Longer ball,
turun tapi
if played
kan.
early enough, can catch a defence
Ini
by
namanya
surprise.
Lautaro.
Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Bayern Munich get it back again. Thuram. Stanisic battles to win it back. And it's Kane. Well played, he saw that coming. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a long forward pass. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Stefan de Vrij. Looks like a good ball through. Thuram can shoot here. Oh, that should have been two.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle it.
Bayern Munich have a sub ready to come on. Diaz with the ball through. Has a hit! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Martinez, aimed long and direct. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Hit into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. DeMarco. Thuram.
Martin, loh.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries a through ball. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
And he's going to Rex.
Nomor
Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom. I thought he dealt with it really well.
Mundur malah langsung karena dua. Oke. Langsung karena dua.
It's all square once more.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
And time is up. Bayern Munich take a point there. All things considered, a pretty good point. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, a draw is never a bad thing on the opening day of a new season because some new players trying new methods, so...
Ini Islam standar ya. Tuh, nggak percaya bang. Kalah nambah kalah. Kayak iso menang ada. Gol dikei lho ya. Segamnya. Heran di sini deh. Ya begitulah anak bobok bawang pemirsa. Gol dikei. Iya. Ate. Oh, yang sok mermati. Yang beruntung bang. Itu yang mati di rumah. Itu angin. Dan kok ini ada adem sari itu. Jadi adem sari ya. Yoga, baik jadi ambil ini mau deh. Bisa.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Inter against Manchester City. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Inter Milan have a free kick. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking. Bastoni tries a through ball. Martinez plays it in. Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Tries lifting it over. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's a loose ball. Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move. Martinez. Akanji does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, good interception. Looks to slip it through. A real chance to break. There's no flag. It's broken loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Stones tries to get it forward quickly. Goal! City! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Haaland is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Manchester City take the early advantage. DeMarco. Now the pass. Back to the keeper. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Martinez. And now they can launch a counter.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
That's a throw.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball.
Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Manchester City grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, 2. Itu loh sendoknya. Tinggalin. Ya.
Activated! You can get that clear. Doku passes it through. Keeps it to safety. Shoots! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are disappearing out of sight! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester City take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Referee's given a throw. Well won, that's good play. Rodri, he's made sure that that won't get through. Down by a lack of accuracy. Looks like a good ball through. It's going to be another throw. Barella. Overhit and out of play. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Wonderful quick feet. Kovacic. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Augusto gets it away. It's come loose. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Thuram. DeMarco with the ball through. Now it's Thuram. Thuram gets through on his own. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Managed to get it away.
That
is going to be the final action of the first half. And the second half gets underway.
Inter can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Tries a through ball. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Barella. Thuram gets into a good position. Now the pass. Hits one! Kovacic. Well played, he saw that coming. Manchester City really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking and counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
He's gone for it! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Can he find a finish now? Ball's loose, who's getting there? DeMarco. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
A chance! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Your thoughts?
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Manchester City totally rampant here. Spoon forward. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. They get a throw in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. DeMarco. It's come loose. Barella positions himself well and cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! And the flag has stayed down. And he's there to hoof it away. Vadio tries a long pass towards the front. Bastoni gets his foot in there. Doku done very well to intervene. Martinez passes it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And they've been given a corner. Massive leap! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Dumfries thrust towards the front line. A chance! Martinez plays it in. Couldn't quite steer it on target.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Tahun ini 2026.
Manchester City have a sub ready to come on.
Sampai mari Rio. Iya.
Thuram looks to slip it through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dumfries is the route one option. Now the pass. And out to safety. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Oleh kedong dia. Ini kapten masih tangguh apa? Ini bapak juga ya.
Looks like a good ball through. Dumfries passes it through. Defence has got rid of that. DeMarco. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Foden. DeMarco with the ball through. Good ball. Martinez. Now the cross. Top class from Thuram!
Inter are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Inter Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Savio gets into a dangerous position. Now it's Thuram. Tries a through ball. It's a promising ball. And that's that. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the only thing I can say about that is they've been taught a bit of a lesson here. It's horrible to lose by that many goals.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Iya, ngobrolin sama mereka nih.
Stay close, like I just lost the World War, and the scene slips away to the evenness I fake. It's a shit world, 'cause I don't really want you, girl, but you can't be free. 'Cause I'm selfish.
Dia seorang belum lagi. Rame tambahan. Iya TikTok, tapi YouTube ya rame. Iya, lek TikTok ake anu itu saweran. Iya lek di channel mereka. Iya. aslinya loh nggak dicek ya. Soalnya aslinya gontor tuh namanya itu kan aku juga loh.
Cuman nggak lama.
Berdosa itu berdosa itu belum dari ini cek dari apa kalau itu makan dari itu nih tapi kan terbangkan
Saiki gampang nak. Gampang ini iki. Aman biyen soro ngelek rumah sakit itu. IT biyen soro iso ngeleki sampai muter-muter mandi.
oh iya
Iya.
tapi kan jauh sih
Oh no.
tapi sih pabrik tuh biar namanya pas itu
Haji. Doanya ini kangen kayak itu siapa dokter pian goblok. Oh nek gak ono actionnya ya dikei. Oh kayak ketok ini. Dokter itu ngerti yo.
namanya industri namanya industri kok itu yo terlalu ketat tahu dikon balik aja
Kurang ini, kurang meyakinkan.
itu tapi masa aja sekarang itu berapa mbak itu berapa boleh loh mbak malah
Sakit hati sih mas.
maksud sekali nggak bisa iya bisa itu apa soal apa hari itu jual itu sing pabrik tuh biar iku kudu gawe cara biar
Resep obat ya.
jadi iso itu
Nek loro ngeluh-ngeluh tuh ya apa? Obat ngeluh meneh tok gak apa.
nah
Iya. Wedi deh.
aku nanti ya kita
Kancaku sampai nama Madian nek 300.000. Suntik bisa. Suntik vitamin. Iya, 300.000 suntik tok. Dokter kan Semarang. Nah, tak kurungi. Tak kurungi Covid.
kalau namanya rumah sakit men apa nih kan
Apa?
aja ini iso kalau anti kalau diswab kamu apa kita gimana apa itu kita dokter tahu kan katanya bisa ya bisa ya saya bisa jadi cuma kan diswab siapa yang nyuruh swab harus mengkotak omnivol enggak dokter ini tetap gimana sih mas
Benar juga.
sembuh tahun 12 bisa loh dokternya sekarang kayaknya kan bisa dapat tapi bayar 100.000 apa minimal terus ibu loh saya nggak usah bayaran saya juga 100.000 lah marah gini pak bilang sampai itu dokter masyarakat sampai itu pahlawan tapi kok pengen sampai itu dokter orang masuk sini pokoknya sembuh apa bingung pusing tapi kita mau sumpah apa mau dokter Polimol tak tahu di kan
Kan konco salah. Keluarnya ditolong kabeh lho kok loro e. Tambah dikira ditekre kon. Salah, jadi 50. Dulu dari ini.
berarti kan sekarang saya bisa dapat waktu terus buat apa sih berarti anda ngomong
Kesempatan.
Sampean.
Kesempatan aja nih. Apa kan ya bireng. Wasit lah.
A very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. The teams then, Bayern Munich against Manchester City. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Yeah.
So it's away we go then. And he's made certain that won't get through. Doku. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jackson. He's off on a marauding run. They've managed to get it away. Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. Gets it out wide now. And back out it comes. Here's the delivery. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Now it's Haaland. That's not going to make it. Elise.
Ya Allah.
Out of play for a goal kick. Jackson Stones battles to win it back. He's not played the ball. That's a foul. Bernardo Silva cuts it out. Done very well to intervene. Rodri with a delicate ball. Doku is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's onside. Kane, and now the finish. Diaz has a go. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, he just knew, Peter, that he needed a better angle to get the shot away, and I just thought it was a very impressive dribble.
That's gone a long way up and away. Looks to slip it through. Well positioned to make that interception. Stanisic gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Diaz, looking to force his way through. He's one-on-one, surely! Is it out of harm's way? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Great leap! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Jackson demonstrated.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kimmich puts his foot on the gas.
Iyalah,
Referee rightly gives him offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Well read, he sorted that out. Bernardo Silva with the ball through. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Good delivery, no joy.
Manchester City didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that. And I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
On cả tete. Cái gì thì chơi ngon cái gì.
And it's Kane. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Kane with the ball through. It's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rodri looks to slip it through. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Bernardo Silva knocks it towards the front. Doku passes it through. Shot a goal! Sensational from Haaland! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Haaland is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Manchester City get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And in it goes!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
This has become one superb... It's in! Neuer did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, listen, last line of defence, if you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester City go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Aim forward. Goretzka looking to get on the end of this. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Kane, he's in! Shooting chance! Yes, it's in!
This is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot. That's going to be the final action of the first half. Manchester City get the second half started.
Bayern Munich can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Danger averted for now. Now it's Diaz. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it?
Diaz can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really good.
Superb goal!
Well, That's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising.
Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Manchester City get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Davis pumps it forwards. Diaz boots it upfield. And the flag has stayed down. Jackson! He's onto it! And it's in! Offside.
Oh no!
It was delightful. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Face to face with the keeper. He's away. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now it's Diaz. Diaz. He's onside. It's anyone's ball. Great save. Real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Aimed long and direct. Davis pumps it upfield. Haaland! Oh, he's broken through.
Oh, Magnus!
Kimmich pushes it out wide. Elise. It's come loose. Who's going to make this theirs? He's picked him out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
It's a good-looking cross. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Yo lah. Kau yo di pemutok dengan nak. Kau jangan pedih. Ya, apa? Mesti. Kan terkupai sampai main Inter.
Massive leap! Just off target.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Lane plays it out to the wing. Looks to slip it through. Surely he scores! Should have been
Well, he was so eager to score there. He just put too much into that attempt to equalise. What a waste.
Now the pass. Oh, good interception. Gnabry. Looks like a good ball through. There's no flag. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Doku passes it through, dashing forward at pace. It's on a plate. Should have put that one away.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Lane with the ball through. Diaz goes for the cross. Yeah, He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Diaz passes it through. Jackson gets into a good position. Ball is over the line. He's there to get rid. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Well played, he saw that coming. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Looks like a good ball through. It's a long forward pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It lies to your heart's content. Change the outcome, they've lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the one area that was most vulnerable was the heart of their defence.
Enggak nangis. Komen. Komen enggak? Enggak nangis.
Mau administrasi, secara administrasi nggak suatu pengalaman nggak? Ada baru sih ngomongin ini ini game center nggak? Kami game center ini tahu.
Tapi nak Jepang ah? Tapi enak Bang, gampang.
Bagi sama ya. Mereka bagi sama emang. Iya. Iya, saya sebenarnya lepor, Bang. Saya sebenarnya lepor. Hah?
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Inter against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Aim forward. Now here's the through ball. It's come loose.
Look.
Bui. Early ball. Header! Good fall kindly. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Into the channel. Diaz with the cross. He's dealt with that well. Oh, good ball. Really is one cross after another.
Why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Thuram passes it through. Kimmich does well there. Alert. Boots it upfield. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite
Really
right. But
captain, eh?
importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Liverpool and Liverpool.
Towering header! And the ball's come out. Jackson plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. That intervention was very necessary. Pumps it upfield. Jackson with the ball through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Davis goes long and forward. Needed a better pass there. Augusto tries a long pass towards the front. Oh, good interception. Kane. It's a brilliant interception. And out to safety. Tries a through ball. Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real vision in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Bayern Munich give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get the nose in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Thuram has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Goretzka. Timely intervention. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Thuram. A chance! Gets up to head it! Yes, it's there! Inter are back in business. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Whoa!
Bui. Kane. Oh, he's broken through. And now the finish. Surely. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. DeMarco pumps it forwards. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Inter Milan. We hit half-time, so we reached the halfway point.
It's been a could-have, should-have first half. Both sides could have been in front, and certainly each should have scored more goals. And while it's nerve-wracking for the supporters, I think the neutrals will be happy to lap up another 45 minutes.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Overhit and out of play. And Martinez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Loh.
Strong hand by the keeper. He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Managed to get it away. Dumfries. This is promising. Now the pass. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal! Inter Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Martinez. Goretzka. Who's going to make this theirs?
Oi!
Out to the left it goes.
Very
Diaz.
konyol.
Massive leap!
Basically.
Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Elang like ball.
Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Cedric Di Marco. No!
It's loose. Who's getting there?
Wait.
It does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Drama. Drama. Wala kawa eh. Drama.
Tar.
Ayo. Lo.
Say. That's great strength on the ball. Decent ball.
Mati yo.
It's a throw. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jackson passes it through.
Offside.
He scores! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Spoon forward. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Augusto. Needs to get it forward quickly. Calhanoglu. DeMarco.
Yo,
The ball
Barca.
through.
Yang Barca.
It's deflected behind for a corner. Great lead! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's not going to make it. Looks like a good ball through. Diaz. Chance. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Big, long and direct.
Oi!
Well, they could break here. And the flag has stayed down. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Davis. And it's Goretzka. Defence has got rid of that. Looks to slip it through. Thuram needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Shots on! Yes, has a go! Kim gets it back.
한대 조심하지.
It's a loose ball. DeMarco was steaming forward.
많이.
4 extra minutes added on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Jackson with a delicate ball.
그랬어?
Up and away. And that is that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Your reflections then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. That was a brilliant display of good wing play for me.
sampai aku dibanding itu. Oh, City harus ditumbangkan. Loh, kok nek kalah musuh Isen ini keselip, Sob. Tapi dengan catatan Zen kudu menang musuh kon. Tak no kon sampai Isen wis gak ono, guys. Ayo. Momen ngemut.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Manchester City against Inter. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So off we go then. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Ruben Dias positions himself well and cuts it out. All the way back, and they start again. Haaland finds himself offside. Kovacic. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Ball's out on the left now. Bastoni goes long and forward. That'll be a throw-in. Forward it goes. Kovacic passes it through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Whipped it again. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Dumfries, plotting from out on the right-hand side. Fired deep towards the back post. Good delivery, but no joy.
Manchester City didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Battles to win it back. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. No, it's not getting there. Mkhitaryan trying to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Goes for a lob, and Martinez! Goal, Inter!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Inter Milan give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Inter Milan presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Gets up to hit it! They score! And already they're looking to run away with it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Inter Milan have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Looks like a good ball through. He's dealt with that well.
I think he'll take some stick for that. There was a box full ready and waiting.
Now it's Haaland. Bastoni concedes a free kick for that. Matheus Nunes. Now can he finish? And he's onside. Thuram plays it out to the wing. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And that has put paid to that. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mkhitaryan looks to slip it through. Now it's Thuram. Can he find a finish now? Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Nunes pumps it forwards. Doku, he's away! Now it's Doku. Manchester City get it back again. Looking to shoot. It's come loose. It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. Sommer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Manchester City get themselves back into contention. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter. And yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That's not going to make it. Big chance here. Dispatched clinically. And the second half is off to a flyer. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Dumfries gets good distance on it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily...
Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! Donnarumma did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. Tries a through ball. He's had a look. It's a brilliant interception. And the through ball is intercepted. That'll be a throw. Mkhitaryan tries a long pass towards the front. Another throw-in. Doku. Haaland has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Martinez with the ball through. Thuram delivers the ball. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
There was very good technique and purity behind the hit, but the accuracy was just a little off there, Peter.
Now the pass. Clears it out of harm's way. It's gone for a throw-in. spoon forward. Now it's Martinez. That's a throw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Doku. Deftly done. Looks to thread it through. The defence can get it clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Matheus Nunes. Good, strong hand by the keeper.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
It's a loose ball. Cuts it back. Back out it comes. Should have equalised.
Well, he was so eager to score there, he almost put too much into that attempt to equalise. What a waste.
Chance! And he's on his way! Tries a through ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Chance! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. DeMarco passes it through. He's played him through. Thuram. There's the ball in. How about it? It's in!
Unbelievable.
And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Comes sliding in. Augusto. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mkhitaryan. Matheus Nunes. Chipped through, and he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester City are beaten. It is not the result they needed. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, this defeat has been inflicted because they didn't adapt their game to what was required. There was very little chance of stopping them out wide, and that's where...
Undang sekali-sekali nggak apa-apa. Ayo.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Manchester City against Bayern Munich. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Jackson, looks like a good ball through. Musiala, a chance! Timely intervention. Now it's Diaz. Davis, ball swung in. It was always going to be the keepers. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Now it's Laimer. Jackson. Chance! Danger averted for now. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Rodri goes long and forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. A real chance to break. Whipped in. Goal! Bayern Munich! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Bayern Munich get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. It's a loose ball. Jackson with the ball through. Looking to force his way through. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Laimer simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find him, and his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside, and it worked an absolute treat.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Manchester City get it back again. Tries a through ball. He'll have a dip. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Neuer did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So is this the start of a comeback? Diaz?
No.
Long pass, but not the most accurate. Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Drilled in low. Labour. He's making a foray down the right. Thrust towards the front line. Davis pumps it forwards. That's been repelled. Musiala. Donnarumma gets it upfield. Tar gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Doku. Looks to slip it through. Bayern Munich, very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work.
Sticks it away! And surely that settles it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Bayern Munich blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. He's had a look. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Manchester City with a perfect chance to get one back. He's gone for it! And out to safety. Ball's out on the left now. Can he find a finish now? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Musiala. Ruben Dias. Spoon forward. Foden with the ball through. Haaland floats one over. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Tries a through ball. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, he was in.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Manchester City didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Now the pass. It's got through, and he's on his way. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose. And the cutback. Stanisic with the ball through. Passes it through. It's broken loose.
That's a good save, you know, because it was hit with some ferocity.
Tries lifting it over. Cuts it out. Neymar goes wide. Kane tries a through ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Kane. That's great strength on the ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Pumps it upfield. Oh, good interception. It's a long forward pass. Diaz drills one in. He's scored!
Ya itu kan.
Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Jackson puts it into the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Looks like a good ball through. Cuts it back. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Musiala tries a long pass towards the front. Now it's Kane. Kane plays it out to the wing. Now it's Diaz. Diaz beats the offside trap. No, it's wide.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Musiala gets it back. Looks to slip it through. Trying to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Diaz passes it through. Classic Kane brilliance! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Bayern Munich totally rampant here. Diaz boots it upfield. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Tries a through ball. Diaz. Musiala. Well played, he saw that coming. Davis. Now it's Diaz. Firmly met. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ruben Diaz with the ball through, and in it goes!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Manchester City grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He's got it, and he's got time! Diaz finds himself offside.
Well, when a defence moves up in unison like that, they usually catch someone straight.
Diaz. Now the pass. Diaz. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nunez knocks it towards the front. Looks like a good ball through. A chance! It's come loose. Foden battles to win it back. Now the pass. He's through the middle. Diaz. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester City fall at the final hurdle. They gave it everything, but it was a bridge too far. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Apa lah? Nggak jadi, saya nggak dikira. Bisa kamu completed pon nasional ya juga suci. Cuma terakhir pesawat itu kan, tinggal dipanggil sah. Komplit selesai. Ayo, deh. Komplit. Kita memiliki. Yang sudah berapa ya kawan nih? Ayo, mengapa ini? Lu tidak? Nyanyi.
Aduh, Cen. Cen. Ayos, baleni. Iki jelas, kocak kaken ati ngomong mati-mati.
So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. And our live game is Manchester City against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Lima. Stanisic. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Hoists it high. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Now the pass. And the counter is on. Jackson pushes it out wide. Great leap! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. He went for the curler.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
What about it? They are right back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tries a through ball. Turns and goes back. Kane. Done very well to intervene. Played out to the wing. Jackson looking to get on the end of this. Musiala! Same again, same outcome.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Away from immediate danger. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Got a throw in. Lena passes it through.
Again.
Now it's Kane, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. Looks like a good ball through. A chance! That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Bayern Munich get it back again. Lena goes through the middle. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
When he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Lima. Diaz. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Little accusatory stick. That's surely a foul, free kick. Matheus Nunes looks to slip it through. It's come loose. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Diaz. Can he find a finish now? Fantastic from Diaz. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have...
And we've reached half-time.
Anton anu.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Clearance very necessary. Lane pumps it forwards. He'll have a dip. That really should have hit the net.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Now the pass. It's the through ball. Face to face with the keeper. And that's caused a worry or two.
And that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Chance! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Shapes to shoot! And the through ball is intercepted. Battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. Oh, good interception. This is promising. Kane with the ball through. He's off on a marauding run. They are running riot. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bayern Munich lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Musiala passes it through. Kane, oh, real chance! Kane able to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nunez boots it upfield. Lofted into the middle.
All he needed was a decent delivery then. He had a whole queue waiting in the penalty box.
Now the pass. Diaz. Ball swung in. And in it goes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Dia Melayu,
An
tapi
absolute
mandek-mandek
gem of
deh.
a cross.
Kok lu gak ngerti?
Made the header simple.
Oh, harus
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the
cakep.
pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Lah kok sing gebrak
Second of the
dhewe nang
game,
sakno
and
kan
an
itu.
eye now for the hat-trick.
Ini kalau kakak anu kan itu, kakak
Bayern Munich
mau kan
tear their
enak.
opponents apart once again. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Yo. Oke.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tries a through ball. Musiala has it in a wide position, so what next? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Looks like a good ball through. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Kane. It's a long forward pass. And he's on his way! Spectacular from Lima! Just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Iya,
I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Iya,
Munich
itu kayak
totally
itu.
rampant here.
Itu.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Matheus Nunes looks to slip it through. Davis. Out to the left it goes. Kane is flagged offside.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Haaland. Who's going to make this theirs?
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
Kimmich is the guilty party there.
Kan kalah anjing. Kan menang. Nah, itu.
Stones.
Oh iya. Oke.
Stanisic gets it back. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Kimmich. He goes long. Diaz. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Lane gets it back. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on.
Tolol,
Kane
ya
gets flagged offside.
Apa gak marah? Marah itu poin. Iya. Marah itu poin.
Jackson with the ball through. Big chance! It's a loose ball. He's kept it out. That's a great save. It's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Back anu Revan gitu diizinkan. Iya.
Lane tries a long pass towards the front. A chance! Shots on! Goal! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Oke, gak apa-apa.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Oke. Kamu siap tak?
And that's that. Manchester City thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, we're on the way. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Haaland.
Haaland can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Kimmich. Now the pass. Jackson looking to get on the end of this, and he's onside. Manchester City get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Bernardo Silva. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Haaland. How about that? He's onto it, and it's in! First blood drawn. Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Tries a through ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Manchester City presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for the shot. Whoa. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
It was very good technique and purity behind the hit, but the accuracy was just a little off there, Peter.
Musiala. Looks like a good ball through. Deftly done. Kimmich does well to read it and intercepts. Ruben Dias given away a free kick.
Gol lah. Pokoknya Harry Kane tok sing untuk kontak ide iki.
And it's Davis. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Kim battles to win it back.
Yeah, I just think his options were an irrelevance, so he had every right to do what he did.
Haaland with the ball through. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Loh, enggak, R1
Placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, it tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Manchester City take a two-goal lead, and things should become really well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike, and clean.
That is brilliant!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Manchester City go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Spoon forward, Kim Does well there, alert. And he's on his way! Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala passes it through. Kane.
Belum.
Danger averted for now. And out to safety. Doku boots it upfield. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tar gets into the right position to intercept. Foden looks to slip it through. They are rampant!
Siap.
And they are disappearing out of sight!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, and I think he's tucked that away really well.
It's a goal!
Unbelievable.
Donnarumma did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Labour with the ball through. Chance! Nunez gets good distance on it. Bernardo Silva tries the route one option. He's made sure that that won't get through. Done very well to intervene. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals and 2 between them at half-time. Kane. It is a corner. The defence can get it clear. Played out to the right. Fired in. It's a loose ball. Stanisic pushes it out wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now the pass. Nunez cuts it out. Elise. Tar. That's not going to make it. Looks like a good ball through. Dashing forward at pace. Can he find a finish now? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looking to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. It's a decent ball. Kane beats the offside trap. Shoots! He scores! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Classic Kane brilliance!
Unbelievable. Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment, it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce.
Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Having a look.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That was travelling. Kimmich gets it back. Kane passes it through. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good interception. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. A chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, he just knew, Peter, that he needed a better angle to get the shot away, and I just thought it was a very impressive dribble.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Stanisic gets it back. Kimmich goes long and forward. Hits one! Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Foden. Haaland plays it out to the flank. Now it's Haaland. Can he put it away? He has done it! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. It's got through to him. Oh, chance here! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Manchester City get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself. Haaland. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Dinks one in. Chance! Great reaction! try, and it is a goal kick.
Iyalah, mau nanti masuk. Dikei kok melepet.
Kamu bukan istum loh.
Oke.
Looks to slip it through. Musiala. The final seconds now. Manchester City just have to run down the clock. Whipped in. He's dealt with that well. Davis. And he's been judged offside. And that's that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity.
Bisa no, kan aku menang pembiro.
Your reflections,
Lapan
don't you?
mapeng loro itu
Manchester City will give him
kalah.
a fantastic boost
Lah iki
with
kan
their early
seri.
goal.
Lah iya.
Kan nek emoli. Stik sok lain aku golongan belum.